Fine.
Yeah. Right, we gotta practice one in. All right, welcome everybody. I'm A-Press, joined here with Pure Nail. We're going to be bringing you this next rando race here.
We're going to have a 46 scrub, no swim, no tier race here between Kamafaya and Sylvie Colley, who are seeds 2 and 3 in their group.
Yeah, important race for both teams here, both looking at just keeping their tiebreaker score as good as possible, hoping to make it into that bracket. But yeah, I'm excited for this. 46 Grubs, always a fun gimmick to see. One very near and dear to my heart because I love saving grubbies.
It usually makes for longer races because you always have to find that tram pass, you have to find that love key, and you have to go everywhere on the map.
Yeah.
But sometimes not as much. Sometimes you just get everything early, and you like the grubs. They're in a lot of places, but they're not everywhere. They're not in White Palace.
Not in White Palace. And then no swim, no tier being our other gimmick. So hopefully we'll see some fun acid and swim skips with that.
I am always terrified that there's going to be something at Shape of Und with no swim, no tier on. That, I think most people agree that is like the hardest check to get with no swim, no tier.
There's definitely some harder skips. Like that one I think is the most likely to just be like fully locked. Because I mean there's definitely like getting to Monomon like C-dash list is like definitely a harder acid skip. But it's one that you can kind of just avoid having to do.
Is it that hard? Because I know you can like grab the ceiling from left side if you have dash.
It's still pretty hard. Like
okay, yeah.
Because you like need Sharp Shadow, you need a lot of air stalls, and like they need to be good. It's a pretty tough one.
Right. I was thinking about the journal entry, not Monomon.
Oh yeah. The journal entry is not too bad, but getting to Monomon can be a challenge. But wow, okay, what a seed. They go to Dirtmouth and they get Claw immediately. I would be very angry if I was playing this. I hate Claw for seeds. And this is as early of a Claw as you can have, basically.
I want this, like, if we make it to playoffs and we have to play you and Blom, I want this seed, because you guys want this seed, yeah. Stack.
We check Dirtmouth Stag during our races. We're too scared not to, but it is cringe, and we're sad about it every time.
So, I think what I was going to say, Claw can obviously gate a lot of progression, but like if you don't need it, I think it's better to actually not get it. Like if progression is not Claw locked, you don't want Claw until like after you have dash. Like you can definitely get that kind of inversion where you get early vertical and you wind up checking a bunch of extra stuff that doesn't actually have progression.
Yeah, and there's just kind of no way to know, like, oh, is this a logical Claw? Is this a dupe that just got put at the most accessible location? Like, who knows? It's just at this point, dash could be basically anywhere. You have so much of the map opened up, and as soon as you find like any city access, you're gonna have the whole map open to you, basically.
Yeah, that's the main thing we're missing right now. Like, there's a lot you can't get to with Claw, and city is a big one. There's Green Path is awful. There's so much you can't do in Green Path if you don't have horizontal.
Yeah, except that's not too bad to go back to, at least. Like, you get Toll Bench and you're kind of able to go back for it all, at least. But that is something interesting Potato's pointing out. Kama checking autopilot, but not going for Wraith's Arena. Whereas we do see Colley in there now.
That's completely understandable. Like, Wraith is such a long check, especially without any horizontal. And it's fine. It's a Wanderer's Journal. Kama just knew it was a Wanderer's Journal.
Yeah. But it kind of gets to that point of, like, do you go and you do those Claw lock checks, or do you, like, hope that the Claw is not logical and spend your time doing things that are in logic and hope that there's a logical dash somewhere? And I say that, but Kama, of course, is going to be going to check the Stone Sanctuary Mass Shard because Kama refuses to not check that one.
It's in their contract. They actually get
Yeah.
fined $300 if they don't check it as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. And we see pretty much the same thing for Sylvie and Fia here. I think Sylvie did decide to skip Grozmother, maybe going to go back for that with some damage later. But I don't think there was anything there that really mattered too much.
Nice synced False Knight fights here between Sylvie and Fia. I don't actually know how many cycles they're in.
I think they both are like going into second cycle now. They came in around the same time. Fia's a little bit ahead.
What did Kama get there? A King's Idol, it looks like?
King's Idol, yep.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
And then just gonna go check. Yeah, I like MMC.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like pretty check dense when you can do all of this. It's like a little slow to go across the Durandus, but I think it makes sense to just go for. Oh, okay, a dive at the False Knight Geochest. That gives you peak access now. Oh, and a dash at MMC. Okay. Well, that's super nice now. I was gonna say the dive kind of really annoying, letting you get into peak but making you skip the egg. But having dash will solve that problem. Okay, I mean, you feel a lot less bad about this early claw as soon as you have this dash. Question is going to be, is Kali going to go for MMC2? We do see them going for the Stone Sanctuary Mask Shard. Well known that Kama does this, so I think it makes sense that you follow suit.
Yeah, you don't want to fall behind on that for sure. Mm-hmm. So we'll see if Kali going to go down to MMC or they go up into Western Green Path. That's going to be the big ticker here, and they are going to go down to MMC. So they'll have dash in a minute. No biggie here.
Oh, and a Nod Isma's at the Vessel Fragment there. So at the very least, if they have to do acid skips, they'll have free retries for the rest of the seed. Yeah, so what do you think here? I mean, you have Claw Dash Dive. Is it just go straight into peak and just do peak?
I don't know.
Another Nod Isma's in a mound.
That doesn't get them to anything right now, right? You can't get to East Fog Canyon with this gear.
Well, technically there's a shade skip, but not in like any reasonable way. No.
I think I've seen Kama upload that clip to Random Resources.
Let me see what a D-Dark, a Shade Cloak at 3 grubs. Okay. Well,
so
both teams are just gonna have that, so that gives Fog Canyon access now.
Yeah, we've already got the MMC grub, I think. Well, we're about to get the MMC grub here for Team Pink.
Yeah.
So that Shade Cloak will be accessible really soon.
And Sophie's just gonna get the Ventfly grub too, so. Which makes sense. I feel like you have Dash Claw, you're going through here, yeah, you just get this grub. Well, now, I was gonna say, like, the thing with going into peak at this point that makes it kind of awkward is, just kind of the question of, like, are you leaving your partner in, like, a weird position? Like, you're leaving a bunch of things in Crossroads that aren't gonna get done while you go to peak and kind of force your partner into, like, Deep Nest or Fungal, which maybe you don't want to do.
Yeah, Peaks is an interesting area. Like, I think if you do go to Peaks, the first thing you do is you dark room to Resting Grounds, because Peaks is isolated. It doesn't get you access to anywhere else. Mm-hmm. So going into it is kind of like going into QG. Like, maybe there's something there, and if you don't get it for a while, it's going to feel really bad. But yeah, it's going to feel really bad if there's nothing there. Typically, you want to... If you have a choice, I would always opt for the area that's connected to other areas. So if you don't find anything, you have more opportunities.
What is this that Kama Fia guy? I see it's a stag, and I can't read what it is.
I I see shop key and
Stagnistag, I think.
yeah,
is what it is.
Stag, and a shaman stone.
And Shaman Stone, and Sly Key, which I don't think we've seen fly a Zelda from either team, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, I completely missed them checking Salubra at the start. We were just talking about other things. If anyone in chat caught anything there, please do let us know, but... Sophia is going to be going straight into Peak. We'll see if this means straight to Resting Grounds or not.
We missed a Zelda too, apparently. Shaman was at a Zelda.
Oh, Shama at a Zelda, okay.
We're professional commentators, I promise all of you.
Look, when there's 4 streams, there's only so much we can do.
Fia's gonna make the Peaks play here. Sylvie is this their first grandfather check? Have they not seen the dash yet?
They haven't, because they went to Moloch first.
Probably gonna clean up thorns.
Yeah, don't have a way to get to the Acid Bridge relic yet. No air stalls yet. You
don't have Dash Claw. You don't need air stalls.
Oh right, Dash Claw. You don't need it. You're right.
A lot of people don't know that. That's a little bit obscure, I think.
I just forgot that we have Claw, to be honest, already.
Oh, Comet does it in an interesting way. But yeah, I think logically you can just dash, and then you can get the second dash off. It's too low to land on the platform, but you hit the wall before you hit the acid. Or you could just go to the totem and get a C-dash.
Yeah, okay. Well, they just have everything now, and they found both Not Swim and Not Ismas, so Swim and Acid Skips are going to be in Logic all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm expecting a play to East Fog Canyon soon.
East Fog Canyon is... I mean, it's still kind of awkward. Like, yes, you can go and get everything, but you don't really want to do archives at this point? With only a dive? Like,
no,
that's bad.
There's a lot you can get outside of archives, because you've got the totem, you've got the seal, you have Shade Cloak, or you're gonna have it real soon. So that makes the map accessible.
Yeah. Well, I think that's probably how you enter it, right? It's probably the Green Path player goes there, while the...
I never do that. I probably should at some point.
Going through the Shade Gate, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it ends up being a good way to split things here. But Sylvie might be doing it the other way then, actually, it looks like. Which I could see making sense. I don't know if Pink Team has Stagnistag. I don't think I saw them get it. But I could definitely see sending the Green Path player there. Although I guess the Green Path player can just climb up, too. Like, you just have access to everywhere.
And there's a VS at Seer, so we've got Airstall now.
And it looks like nothing else that's too big. A lot of things, but nothing that seems too important.
Yeah, a bunch of assets there too. But
oh, never mind. There's a claw there. Okay.
Oh, of course. Perfect.
Yeah. We see a tram pass at Stagnistag. Comma being a little short on Geo to buy it. Hopefully not something they're gonna forget, but I don't anticipate that happening. Yeah, if he is just going to be straight there to buy it. I like that a lot. Just to get it right now and then don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, Sylvie's making the early East Fog Canyon play here. We'll see if they... Are they going to go for the Charm Notch? Getting the Charm Notch here without wings is not easy. And I think Sylvie decided they're not going to try to do it.
That's fair.
Understandable.
Yeah, it's kind of a, like, if you know the visual cue for where to line yourself up, it's not too bad, but if you don't know that, it's just rough.
Does it require trans dashes, or are they just regular jumps?
I don't think you need a trans dash. But it probably helps, like, just kind of if you're buffering your wall jumps out of dash, like... But yes, both teams with, at this point, like, Shade Cloak vs Claw. I think we see D-Dark and Shade Soul for Kamafia. I think we haven't found the... Those are both in Resting Grounds, that they got both of those upgrades. So we don't have that for Pink Team yet.
Did Fia do Mound? Or do they not have C-Dash yet?
I didn't catch it, which I think means probably not. Because I think we would have noticed them in there. They got to Resting Grounds really quickly.
Yeah. Kama was a little bit behind in Green Path getting to that C-Dash.
We do see also this white fragment at corner for Fia being just short of the Geo, but actually killing the Glimback, giving just enough. Kind of funny.
Kama's going straight into Deep Nest here.
Deep Nest, yeah. I was gonna say I don't hate it, but now that they just found City Storeroom Stag, I would not be surprised to see Kama pivot. I think
they're gonna at least get to the bench first.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think with 46 Grubs, you kind of want to go for Deep Nest early. They also have the tram pass, so they were maybe thinking about city access through there.
Yeah. And honestly, that's a great way to split city as well. You send Faya to go to storerooms, and then Kama goes to Basin, and maybe to right side later.
Yeah, or even straight to edge. Like, so many options. We immediately have access to every area, so...
Let's take a quick look over this board. So we've got, 46 Grubs.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Eternal Ordeal on the board.
Yeah, always a fun one.
Any other big ones? There's a couple random obtains. We've got Collector's Map, Hidden Stag. A couple gimmies here.
Yeah, we have Greta Sly too, which is maybe kind of notable. Like, you want to send Sylvie to right fungal because of that.
Not a huge deal if you have City Storeroom Stag. Like, sending someone to do Greta is not the worst thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because you want to send someone, you want to commit someone to Deep Nest and Edge
just early. In case you have to worry about GPZ, yeah.
As long as there's still enough random obtains on the board, you always got to worry a little bit about GPZ.
Yeah, and with 46 Grubs, it's like Love Key at this point is the big one you're thinking about there.
Right, because they already have Tram Pass.
Pass. Although not Sylvie Collie yet. I don't know where the Stag was, but they don't have that. That might have been Peak Darkroom?
Would have been very nice for going to Cliffs, because I'm assuming Collie had to climb up there.
Yeah, Collie did the climb up. Skipping Joni on the way up, but doing the rest. No Dream Nail to summon the Grim Troop yet. Although they have... No, Purple Team has found Grimchild, right? Oh, is this not on the tracker? No, it's still Vicali have Grimchild, so you don't need to worry about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't blame... Like, Cliffs is kind of dense, but because they have the Stagnant Stag, there's no rush. They can just go clear it whenever.
You can do it whenever, yeah.
Kind of checking out Shio here, which I don't know about that. I feel like at least one of them should be going citywards.
Yeah. I think something that maybe makes this kind of awkward is, like, if you do find something here, you have to reveal it. You've already checked one Nail Master, so you're going to have to mark on the board.
Have they actually, though? I thought.
I'm pretty sure they did the one in Cliffs. Like, there's no way they didn't. They have that bench.
I mean, they haven't read the lore tablet in Cliffs.
Right, but, like, you get the bench even if you don't go do the other things in Cliffs. Yeah, that's their second one.
Okay.
Thankfully, just a journal there. But
I missed that comment. I had already gone here.
Yeah, because they have the tram pass.
So I mean, this could scare Pink a little bit. Like, do they think that's Oro? Probably not. They probably assume it's Mato Shio.
Yeah, I mean, it could really be either at this point. Like, even if you think it's Oro, you just probably think, like, oh, maybe they found a King Station Stag. Maybe they did the early Deep Nest play. Because it's also, like, you start with Claw. I wouldn't be surprised if just going straight to Deep Nest was something that went through their head.
But they don't. As far as I know, Pink does not have city access yet. So that would be the main worry. Like if you see your opponents in city.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they don't know where that tram pass is, I guess.
That if you see your opponents in city and you don't have city access yet, that's troubling.
Yeah. But considering Kali here is going for Shio, I think that might be what they think is happening.
I think we're about to get a pause here. Both paused. Yeah,
okay.
we're getting messages in chat. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like we might have had some forgetting to have load normalizer on from 2 of our racers. Which is a little unfortunate, but at least it was 1 on each team. So I think they're both just going to agree to a little bit of standing around here. And then go at the same time.
I know that Kama is usually the one he's requested load normalizer when we played them because his PC suffers a little bit. Yeah, so it looks like Kali Fire just going to wait a little bit, which seems fine. You can generally assume that the slower racers on each team have done a similar amount of loading.
Yeah. I don't think this is an awful solution at all. And if both teams are fine with it, I think this is probably just going to be okay.
Yeah, it looks like they're just waiting a minute and then going.
We see a great slash at Claw here. Which makes for the second nail art because there was I think Mato had dash slash, so something to keep an eye out for now.
That's the wrong nail art.
Yeah, wrong nail art. Mato's just branching out a little bit, you know?
They're spreading the knowledge around. Alright, so Sylvie's gonna get our first Reddit check here. We're gonna see what's hiding at GPZ.
Yeah.
Kali stops the C-dash a little bit too late there.
Honestly, incredibly rude little trap there from Team Cherry putting those spikes.
It's a knowledge check.
Yeah.
But they'll get their Tourney on Master's goal in a second here.
There'll be a Wraiths from Fia there in Peak. Which, yeah, I definitely like the Peak play. I think it's the kind of thing you have to do it for grubs eventually. Like, it's a lot of checks. You might as well just get it over with.
It looks like we might be seeing Kama take the tram here. We'll see if they keep going after they finish up Purple Adventure.
They didn't do Shade Cloak first, right? Considering they didn't, that makes me think that they're probably planning to just take that room left to right and go all the way to tram.
Yeah, there's a number of ways you can split this up.
Yeah. I actually wonder, I think that it's probably faster to go back to the bench after this check, because going back to the entrance of this room is a long way away, and there's like no good C-dashes up along the top there.
Yeah, and you can see that straight from this bench.
Yeah.
That gets you clear through this room, right over that little pit.
The question just becomes, how much of a load normalizer is too much load normalizer? Or just how long of a load makes that not worth it? But or I guess it's the same number of transitions either way, huh?
Yeah, I mean, working back to a bench is always going to trigger a load.
Or it's, yeah, one more load going back to the bench, so... Yeah, definitely like seeing this tram play, but it does make me wonder how they're gonna treat this city storeroom stag. If it's something that they just ignore, or if Via might be helping split that up.
And there's our first Dreamer. Looks like a Lurian there in Peaks.
So that's what, a White Fragment and a Dreamer in Peak.
And another dash.
And another dash. Amazing.
So we had Claw Dash, C Dash unbelievably fast for these starts, which means Wings is going to be a White Defender.
Of
and
course,
there's Love Key and Lower Tram.
Ooh, so
That's the 2 grub obtains taken care of.
Yeah, as far as like random obtains on this board go now, you're just kind of looking. You're looking at Hidden Stag. You're looking at Collector's Map, and actually like a lot of essence that they need. But I think Seer had a lot of essence too.
One of the essence pickups was at like 1,500 though, so I think that one doesn't really count.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much at the essence cap, I think.
Okay, yeah, Kama gonna bail on that grub. Not gonna go for the Horp RNG to get the grub there. Just gonna
Which, yeah, so fair. You have this lower tram bench. You can come back for it. It's not too bad. I wouldn't even be surprised that it's maybe something you want to come back to later on to get into Isma's Grove. So I definitely don't hate it.
Imagine if this seed is completable without. Actually, well, no, it can't be completable without wings. We need to get base and grub.
Hey, you can get to base and grub without wings.
We need to get to base and grub like a normal person.
Like a normal person? Wow. I don't know if that's true. I think Kama would do the shade skip there. Kama doesn't need to be a normal person to get that check.
Kama would do the. I mean, okay. I guess the sliding spectrum of the skips you're willing to do definitely goes up the closer you get to go mode, right? Like,
yeah.
I assume you operate the same way.
Absolutely. We see an elevator pass in Edge also. Sophia just has a million ways to get to City now. But we'll be finishing up this last little bit of peak that they can do coming back for Seamound, which I think that'll just leave CG2 and the Mimic Grub.
Yeah, Kama's just gonna grab King Station here, which is absolutely, I think, the right play. If you don't have the stag, just grab the bench here.
Oh, Fia. Okay. Fia getting wombo comboed a little bit in Seamound. But thankfully surviving.
Already have the grub. Thankfully did not go for the damage boost interruption there on the pickup.
Yeah, definitely not someone you want to go for here. Sylvie Colley gonna be checking resting grounds now, picking up that Dupe Claw and that Shade Soul, and just gonna see how much essence they need for this bingo goal now, which is quite a bit. So we see Kama doing some right side city stuff here. I do wonder if he might decide to wait on Gorgeous Husk. I feel like that's something that you maybe consider hiding at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you're going up this way. You just got elevator pass. You might as well get the blue leg checks while you're up here, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Still no Dream Nail for either team, right? So we can't
no
get
Dream
a zero
Nail
check. Already rocking Shaman Sage Soul is going to make this arena a breeze.
Yeah, I think we've seen a Dash Master, at least from Pink Team. So you kind of have the charms you're going to want to have for this seed, I think.
Oh, guys. Oh, Kama is going to work out. Are they? No? What's going on? Okay.
Yeah, maybe the thought is like... I think the thought is like, Fia has not done Crypts yet. I think you can just let her get those things.
I guess. I think it technically saves time, because if you have to do Crypts and Blue Lake...
I guess, but it's like Fia also has Salubra Bench. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but... No.
And maybe you just wait until you have Dream Nail. Like, I think it makes sense either way. But Kama is going to be going straight for this Gorgeous Husk. So no questions about it now in Right Side City.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Pink does not have... Where was this tram pass?
It was at Stagna Stag, which I don't know where the stag was at. I did miss that. I was thinking it was somewhere... My guess was that it was Peak Dark Room.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that from Team Pink yet.
But I don't think we've seen it from Pink Team, so I'm not sure. Oh, with the Shrimmel Ogre, that's what Potato's saying. Okay.
Why doesn't Pink have it yet? Pink's checked Bretta. Or do they have it?
Yeah, maybe they have it. Not sure. We'll have to see when they get to a stag. Pink has it is what Potato's saying. Okay. So we see Kama riding this tram back to Basin. Kali's kind of cleaning up some deepness things that we've already seen from Kama.
Skipping the grub. I think it's better to get the grub before you do the arena, right? Or did they already get the grub?
I don't think they got the grub.
Oh.
Maybe just forgetting about it.
Maybe forgetting about the grub.
But yeah, if you're gonna warp out, you definitely check it first.
Did they forget that they have dive?
I don't know. Maybe just not used to playing with 46 grubs.
Ooh, nail upgrade for 3,000 geo.
Could be huge.
That's
for
something
all those nail 4 enjoyers.
Definitely something I get later.
I think I don't know. I don't know how much you really care about it. Like, you have Shaman, Shade Soul, D-Dark, like, what are you gonna have to do that requires an extra nail upgrade you don't already just destroy?
It's all about getting the nail upgrade early enough, right? The earlier you get it, the more time you save in aggregate, and like you're gonna be doing collector. You have to do Eternal Ordeal. Like Eternal Ordeal alone probably makes it worth the 20 seconds to go get that extra nail upgrade.
I'm not sure if I buy it, but it definitely makes it close.
Well, let me put it this way: if your partner is doing Eternal Ordeal and it's the last thing you need, you might as well get that nail up.
Well, sure, yeah. If you have time, if you have 20 seconds that you're doing nothing else that's useful, you definitely go for it. But I just feel like the argument that like if you get it early enough, most players are not claiming nail upgrades early. I think kind of rightfully so in a lot of cases. And when you have such good spells, I don't think you're taking it early.
I mean, I am an early nail upgrades enjoyer. I will hold off if we get an early Dream Nail, and I know I can get some Dream Warrior efficiency out of delaying the nail upgrades. But like if Dream Nail is late enough, then I don't care. I just want to get the nail upgrades and make bosses faster.
Yeah, definitely fair.
And I think from like a mathematical perspective, there are two optimal ways to play nail upgrades, and like the first way is you just get them immediately all the time, and the second way is that you get them at Dream Warriors in some specific order.
I think that there's more nuance to it. I think it really depends on what things you have to do. Like I think one of the big things is looking at Colo. If you get to Colo, you see you have to do Colo 1, you see you have to do Colo 2, then all of a sudden like it changes the math on it. Yeah,
because that's gonna nail upgrade's going to affect a huge percentage of that time. And then, but also like if you can save nail 2 for a Markoth fight, that could save a huge amount of time. If you get to just drop 2 nail upgrades after starting the fight.
For sure. But otherwise, we have Kama here entering waterways. Kali is doing some of these things in Basin that we saw Kama doing earlier. Although maybe going to take it farther and go for Broken Vessel. Maybe deciding not to. Going back into the tram. A little awkward here when you don't have Dream Nail to do Lostkin, but opening up the shortcut makes it not feel awful.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick trip back from the toll bench. Sylvie finally doing this dark room.
Yeah.
And
at this point, they've already been to Resting Grounds, though, so just doing it for Seamound.
Right, but they have the tram pass now, so they have access. And yeah, Kala's already down here. Kala's climbing up on the edge.
Which I think makes a lot of sense. Sylvie already has Archives bench, is going to be wanting to do things in Fungal for like Bretta Sly for 4 shops.
Sylvie continuing Seamound on 2 health. Didn't stop to heal. Looks like they're gonna be. Ooh, oh no.
They did kill Buggy though, so hopefully that'll help out.
Did they kill second one? Because the second one's still up there, right?
There's no second Buggy.
Oh.
Second Buggy, just first Buggy flies up.
It's the same one?
It's the same one.
The whole time?
The whole time. There's only one on the right side here, yeah. But yeah, that soul refill means you get an easy heal. Don't need to be too afraid. Kama taking out Lope Bunny Fluke Marm. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before with this Mimikyu skin.
We don't need to talk about that.
Okay, I won't. Forget I brought it up. And potentially going to be checking Junk Pit. A little awkward because no Dream Nail. You do need to enter it for Eternal Ordeal, but opening up the shortcut. So,
see, this is the Coltium strat. You cross your fingers that you get a Dream Nail.
You hope there's a Dream Nail there, yeah.
And then after you get the Dream Nail there, you sadly go back to the Fluke Hermit room and reload, because I think if you pick up Dream Nail after the room is loaded, the thing doesn't spawn. So you have to reload the room.
That's funny. Wait, can you not just warp to the hard save?
Oh, that makes sense. I think I've made that mistake before.
Okay. But what do we see? Some Essence here.
That's important for Seer, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not upset to see Essence. Otherwise, no.
Oh, I thought it was a Dream Nail for a second.
Fell for the bait, yeah.
I had hope.
Ooh, Kama maybe gonna be okay. I was thinking maybe praying for the hard save to come in handy. Gonna go check Nailsmith in the meantime, but I think deciding just to warp out, which I think I agree with.
Yeah, they have the shortcut open. They can come back later.
Yeah.
Little surprised. I mean, Waterways is pretty dense here. A little surprised they haven't come back to the Edge. I don't think they've even been to Oro Bench yet. They just kind of went up into Kings.
Yeah, I think that's true. Which I assume... I'm gonna assume that we've seen the GPZ check from Pink Team. Purple Team does not have that information yet, though. So maybe trying to wait on that before they go into the rest of Edge.
Oh, you can just do that C-dash. Okay. I didn't know you could do the room in this way. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. And there's our 4th dash. And probably we probably see Kama go for Bretta here, right? And we'll then have to backtrack for Sly.
Yeah, did Fia just go straight into Mantis Village and not go to Bretta Bench?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
If they did, that's a really optimal. That's a nice split here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can also get to Sly really easy, because he has King Sag Bench and Elevator Pass. That's probably the fastest way.
Yeah.
For them to get to Sly.
Or City Star Rooms. Staggers? Oh, no, I see what you're saying. You're saying go across Blue Lake.
Yeah. Yeah, you just go up from King Station, take the elevator. Because that way you skip the Gruzmother fight. That's the biggest thing.
Oh, yeah. We love some Gruzmother int routing. Icefire would be proud. There's that City Storeroom stag for Kali and Sylvie. Maybe it kind of helps them put together some of the pieces of how Purple Team was in right side so quickly.
I don't think Purple Team has even used that City Storeroom stag yet.
No, they didn't, but it's an option, you know?
There's not. Do we see anything meaningful at GG? I didn't follow Fire's menu.
I completely missed it. Um,
Kama's gonna go for this skip. This is not easy, right?
ooh, we love an ACN skip. Oh? Okay, not quite high enough to get the Kling on the other side. This should be high enough. This looks good. Yeah, there we go. Nice combo. Okay, chat's saying a white fragment for 10 eggs. So that'll make for a King Soul there.
Oh, Kama's rocking flukes. They got flukes pretty recently, it looks like.
Yeah. I do respect it.
Are we gonna see some fluke tech here? Are we gonna see a Fluke's Hornet 2? Fluke's Markov?
Fluke's Hornet 2 kind of does go crazy.
Still don't have a Dream now, so we're not gonna see Fluke's Markov yet.
So in Fia getting the rest of that essence at Seer, surely 1600's enough to just buy the rest.
Kali gonna make it to Oro Bench? Okay.
Okay.
Little scary, but does make it.
And this is new stuff. Kama's not quite made it here yet.
Yeah, Kama's doing upper first, which I think is the correct way to go through Edge. But
I mean, it's just a matter of how comfortable you feel with ACN skip, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that camp bench, that's definitely like top 5 benches in Hollow Knight for me. I warp back to that one so much when you're clearing Edge. Waterways bench, that's definitely a top 5 bench.
Yeah, Waterways is a great one. Kama, you don't have a Dream Nail.
He can believe.
Yeah, that's true. If you believe hard enough, you can will Markov into existence.
You can dream.
You dream, yeah, exactly. All dream, no nail. If you're going to be previewing Flower Quest here, I don't think we've seen this yet. Just a soul refill.
Alas.
Com's top 5 benches. I mean, it is fun. Like, you do have there's in F stats, it does track the benches you warp to the most across like multiple of your save files.
I probably have that.
Yeah. So I mean, we could open. I was looking at it kind of recently. I know Dirtmouth is just like the highest one by a lot, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean it's shops, it's grim. And,
yeah, it's
you always warp
seed.
Yeah, well, if you don't already have Black Egg bench, it's because you previously warped to Dirtmouth bench, so you can check Black Egg.
I think Start was in my top 5.
I mean, yeah.
Which is maybe, like, not really in the spirit of the question, but I think makes sense.
I mean, it says something about the kind of seeds you play, right? Like, if you tend to do, like, more cursed content, you're going to be warping to Start bench more frequently.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sylvie taking a death here. Unfortunately did not open that shortcut on the right side, so he's gonna have to go back around, which a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, if chat is at all interesting in top 5 like favorite benches, Fort Loodle #1, absolutely.
True. I wasn't thinking about the bench rando benches.
I'm always thinking about the bench rando benches. I love them.
I haven't played bench rando in a long time, but I think the bench that I was happiest with is Inner Sanctum bench.
Inner Sanctum bench is a good one.
Benches. It makes it so much easier to skip Solitaire.
I think some other ones I like. I really I like the Fungal Tower one, which is just in the room outside Leg Eater, but for whatever reason feels a lot more fun to me than the Leg Eater bench.
It's always nice when the benches are in the middle of the action.
Yeah.
You get so like a lot of the benches in Hollow Knight are specifically they don't have enemies around them. Most benches do not have things that respawn around them, because it turns out that the interaction of sitting on a bench and controlling respawn behaviors are pretty buggy when they interact in the same
time. Yeah. As I'm sure people have experienced with Salubra Bench before, like gathering soul or going for shade skip setups or something.
I know too much how this works. I won't go into the gory details on stream.
Yeah.
But if you put a bench and lifeblood in the same room, if you break the lifeblood and then sit on the bench and then leave and come back, the lifeblood stays broken. That's great.
Huh.
I think you can technically verify this in Ancestral Mound.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, it would be just vanilla behavior. Have fun.
Thaya is thinking a little bit about where to work. I don't think. Oh no, Kali. Oh no. I don't think that. Did they not make it to Edge Camp Bench yet?
I don't think so. No, we have to be going back up from Oro. That's not the worst thing, but it definitely doesn't feel great.
Yeah, being so close to the bench does not feel good.
Yeah. And I mean, like, you gotta go through the dive relic shortcut, saves a little bit of time, you gotta skip going for the grub, like, it's not the worst thing.
Come visiting Tower of Love here. I was gonna say that's not optimal,
checks.
But like, you have to come back here for Collector later anyway, so you might as well open the shortcut.
Yeah, I feel like I don't mind just coming down from Kahlo, really. Like, you're getting Kahlo Bench. And like, also, you have no swim. You have to you have to swim skip to get in the other way, which probably fine, but it's something to think about.
It's one of those goals. Like, if you have swim in a void pool and also read the base and lore tablet, like, it's a mistake to read the lore tablet before you can swim in the void pool.
Yeah,
because you're gonna have to go back down there later anyway. Unless like swim is at a bishop.
Yeah, true. Do you want to point out, though, that is wings picked up for purple team at the Mantis Lord's Cornifer.
That is one of the rudest places for wings.
Yeah, because a lot of people are going to wait to do that for Fungal Core. Like, I don't even really think about going through there from the Mantis Lord's door very often.
Nobody does. Nobody likes to do that because you're going to have to go back to Fungal Core anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it does save time on your Fungal Core. It means you don't need to go or you need to go for the Master Art. So never mind, actually. Like, it just feels bad.
It has the potential to save time, because if you scout out that Fungal Core is a soul totem on your way in, then you can make your Fungal Core trip much shorter later. But that's a low probability event. Combat has the Dream Nail, though, and that looks like it's over by Pale Lurker.
Yes, the Pale Lurker soul totem.
And Kali's going to get there eventually, but gonna go kill Hornet 2 first.
Yeah, Kali is a certified Hornet 2 enjoyer, so I'm not surprised to see this. Although I don't think they're rocking flukes for the Hornet 2 strats. This is a fun fight with Shade Soul too.
Do we have anyone in chat catch what was that Kalos? Comma check. Okama's just gonna go do Markoth, yeah. Which this makes sense. Kama paused for a decent bit after Pale Lurker. It makes me think they maybe saw something at Kalos and were thinking, like, I should go take out Dream Warriors before I put on my nail upgrades for Kalos.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. What do you see? Oh, Greed in Shape of Un. I don't think Greed's definitely not the kind of thing that you're doing for...
Okay, what Pokemon is this? I don't know what Pokemon this is.
This is a Drifloom. Right? Or Drifloom. Drifloom is the evolved one.
Oh, and it goes on the pouty animation for the attack.
Yeah, that's a fun one. It's like a balloon Pokemon that I think part of the thing is if kids like grab onto the balloon strings, it likes to just carry them up into the sky. One of those Pokemon.
Yeah, there's don't read the Pokedex, kids.
No, please read the Pokedex. It's great. Kali going to be coming back in for the second Tri-Hornet too.
Yeah, Kama is absolutely just bull rushing Dream Warriors here.
Yeah, I think it makes
free to put on nail upgrades. I think is the logic here.
It could be that. It could be also just like this is a linear 3 seed. I have access to Dream Nail checks now. I should go do all my Dream Nail checks. Or maybe just a little bit of both, even like.
Are we doing? I don't even know what the linearization settings are for the tournament.
Yeah, it is linear 3. It doesn't feel like it because we keep getting Claw first, but.
Oh, we have so many racers turning on more doors, which basically makes every seed linear 100.
Yeah. The two types of seeds in this tourney.
Faya did save Zote. I don't know if that means anything. You could just do that on reflex.
Yeah, not sure. I mean, they previewed. I missed what was at the GPZ, but I think the teams definitely know this, and based on how they're playing, I think it must be nothing.
Yeah, the fact that Faya saved Zote when Kama's the one in edge,
yeah,
does imply that they don't need GPZ.
Dude, we have a Dreamer at the Oat check here, the Crossroads Vessel Fragment. I'm actually surprised that we didn't see anyone go check that with Trampass. Like, both teams have had the City Storm Stag for so long and have just been letting it sit.
I mean, Trampass doesn't open elevators.
Did I say the wrong thing? Did I mean to say Elevator Pass? But either way, both teams have had City Storm Stag and Elevator Pass for a while.
I mean, Elevator Pass was at Edge Map, so...
It was at Edge Map, yeah.
Purple has Black Egg access now. Fi's going to do some Dark Deep Nest. Exciting.
Yeah, I feel like with Grubs, like, you kind of need to be ready for doing Dark Deep Nest.
Yeah, because, I mean, there's 2 of them down here. You got the one in the main room, and then you've got the one in Beast Den. And
yeah.
They don't have DV Stag.
Mm-hmm.
You can't count on it being available. Sometimes DV Stag is vanilla. And then the rest of the time it's in Path of Pain.
Exactly. With Lantern, that's where Lantern will be too.
Exactly. I have seen Lantern in White Palace, I feel like, a disproportionate number of times.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Hidden Station Stag, though. At Galeon. That's one of those random obtains they still need checked off the list.
Yeah, so what else? What else does Purple need? I mean, Purple still needs 2 White Frags. They're not on go yet.
They know where 1 White Fragment is, right?
I think we said there was one at Egg Shop for 10.
Right, there's one at Egg Shop. And they need Collector's Map still for the board.
That's true. I have no idea where that is.
But yeah, I would not be surprised to see them really start rushing goals now. When you're down to 2 random obtains, like, it's time to start getting that board done, I think. Oh, Kingsbrand 2, that's right.
Yeah, but there's definitely a lot of merit in just going for the grubs, focusing on grub related checks in your grubs, etc.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to see. I guess this is going to be a Nailsmith check from Kama. Have we seen Nailsmith?
We have not, because I don't think Pink has spent very much time in City at all.
I don't think we've seen much Pale Ore either.
What do we see? I see 1 on the tracker on the bottom. I think none for Peak Team, actually. So yeah, Pale Ore is not been plentiful.
Not going to go to Nailsmith with 0 Palor. Don't fall
Yeah.
for that.
But getting the Coral Bench for Kama can easily go back there later. We do see this collector fight from Kali right away. Which I'm not sure if they claim nail upgrades. I see on their tracker someone has claimed nail too. Not sure who we're tracking up there, but I think it's probably safe to say that it's Kali.
I think it's safe to say that Kali has nail too if they're doing the collector
Yeah.
fight. And actually,
yeah, they're one-shotting bench flies. They're
one-shotting the bench flies, but not the aspids.
Right, which aspids are 15 health, so that seems right.
Okay, does get the kill on collector, thankfully.
Nice. Although you have to do all of these hits because no dream nail. Although that actually went faster than I expected it to. And we see Sylvie doing some left side city stuff too now. Maybe going to be following Kama into Sanctum.
Kama getting the nice dash slash on the lever there. Gonna do this.
You do love to see it.
So another goal on the board we have to think about is killing 2 Soul Warriors.
Yeah.
Which we do have Eternal Ordeal on the board, which makes doing your second Soul Warrior in Godhome a lot more stomachable if you don't find that Elegant Key.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they just come in with that being the plan.
Did Kama go to Kama is the one who went to Waterways? So yeah, so
yes.
as long as they have that synergy, yeah. So if they get to go mode, Kama will absolutely knock out that second Soul Warrior in Godhome. If they don't have Elegant Key. If you have Elegant Key, you go do that one because it's just
you do it because of the checks, yeah.
You get the checks. It's extra fast if you're on point with your elevator game and you set up the elevator correctly when you entered Sanctum.
We love elevator placement.
It's always a dilemma when I'm going into Sanctum and like I don't have Dream Nail or I don't have Dive. I'm like, do I leave this to return to Sanctum or do I think I'm going to get Elegant Key first? I set this up for Elegant Key. I don't know.
Yeah. That little gamble of like, what am I coming back for first, Tyrant or Elegant Key? Oh, speaking of Elegant Key, it just will be at Dive. Okay.
So Kama's not gonna do Tyrant.
Yeah, not only for Tyrant. Which I'm a little bit surprised about.
Yeah, I think it's still, and like they don't have a Dream Gate yet.
They don't have a Dream Gate. It might be a let me do the rest of these checks here, and then I will go back to the hard save.
You don't get a hard save.
There's no hard save. Never mind. I forget which hard saves actually exist. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just we don't need that many random obtains. I'm gonna hope it's not here.
Yeah, because the question you got to ask is like, what could I find down here that would make me not go back? And if the answer is nothing, then you just do Tyrant first.
You just do it, yeah.
Time.
Oh, but they find Collector's Map here, so maybe that's the thing that you find that makes you not do it. Because now they're just looking for King's Brand. And a Fragment.
Oh, Kama is just going to loop around this way to sell Tyrant, okay.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
I assume?
No, they're...
No, what?
I guess they... opening the shortcut for coming back for Tyrant? I feel like that...
I think you just do Tyrant.
Yeah. Oh, it did not set up the elevators. No. Okay, but we'll have the elevator set up for going back for Tyrant, at the very least.
So what does purple still need here? They need one more white fragment.
They need King's Brand.
They need King's Brand, and I think that's it.
And that's it, yeah.
Yeah, so you 100% hard focus goals at this point.
Yeah. We do see a third nail art there. And a Dream Gate, kind of stacked.
Yeah. Had Shade Soul. That's nice.
Yeah. Nothing at NMG, unfortunately. But yeah, I do.
Has purple checked Black Egg yet?
No, I don't think so.
I'm not gonna grab this grub, go to Broken Vessel, 100% agree.
Yeah.
At
and you have
this
the
point,
Dream Nail for Lostkin too, like you just...
At this point, though, I would not mind skipping Lostkin, just cutting the shortcut for later. Because at this point, you only need one more random obtain. And one of
two random.
White,
oh, yeah, I see.
One of two white fragments.
Yeah.
So I feel like at this point, the random obtain count is low enough that you can afford to skip some of the longer checks.
That's fair. I'm definitely just biased because Lostkin is, I think, just a fun fight. But it's not too long for the check. I think that you just go for it. I think that you're like skipping Tyrant makes a little bit more sense than skipping Lostkin.
Well, I think skipping Tyrant makes less sense because the journey back to Tyrant is so long. But
yeah,
the journey,
like, the really
journey back to
Tyrant.
Lostkin is like 6 seconds. It's literally you just see that from the bench, go through the shortcut, you're there.
Thea, unfortunately, not quite getting this one cycle on Umu with Flukes. I think just needed that one extra cast to do it, but unfortunately falling down, not able to get it. Yeah, and that last cast does just do it.
We see some Flukes text here from Kama. Yep, that's a really quick Broken Vessel. That's
good. Yep. We love Flukes. The Flukes gameplay from Purple Team. Abyss Shriek hiding behind Umu here.
So skipping Soul Tyrant but not skipping Lostkin. I don't understand your flowchart. It doesn't make sense.
I'm with you, It's I think not a question of what's optimal. It's a question of I don't want to fight Soul Tyrant and I do want to fight Lostkin. I agree.
So I like the Soul Tyrant fight though. Like I find it fun. I do think Lostkin is more fun, but like I think Soul Tyrant is fun.
That's fair. We do get to see more fluke strats here. We love the pre-fluking into the wall and just waiting for Lostkin to dash or jump into it. Yeah, that's great.
We're seeing Nailsmith stuff from Pink Team here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
although not very much of it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, we still haven't seen barely any Pale Ore. Actually, I think Pink has no Pale Ore.
Yeah, no Pale Ore. Gonna be a wild seed if we have King's Brand at Nail 4 or something like that.
Oh boy. Could be, you never know.
Yeah, if that happens, all the players can blame me for speaking it into existence. I will accept that.
I will happily blame you.
Yeah.
Also, didn't you gave this the seed for this, didn't you? Right?
I did give them the numbers. Okay, so yeah, many reasons to blame me. Gonna see Kali coming into some waterways here. They still don't have this Dreamdale, which is...
Oh, Kama's going back to Collector. I thought Kama was going to do Kalo for a second. Faya could struggle with Elder Hu here. Gotta get a heal off.
Yeah. Kind of an awkward fight for Flukes. Probably something you want to be using Shriek a little bit more here.
We love Shriek.
We do love Shriek.
Why is Kama leading a Dreamgate here? Is Tiso Shield on the board? Did I miss it?
Tiso Shield's not on the board.
Oh, Edge Root is... Wait.
Edge Root is not... Oh, it's on the board. Wow, okay, I did not realize that.
Edge Root is on the board, but that still doesn't explain the Dreamgate. Just do the Edge Root and then go into Tower of Love.
Yeah. Yeah, not sure.
I mean, I guess their route here is they're... See, this is why Whispering Roots are so hard. Because you can memorize a route, but sometimes the goals mean that like you have to do a different route, a different route is optimal.
Although I don't know, I feel like just doing this route for Edge Root and then it sets you up in the right place to like fall down for Tiso Shield. It gets you back to Tower of Love very quickly.
I think it's technically more optimal to do up right side first and then just drop down left side into left and pick up.
I could see it, yeah.
But the savings are surely like a second or two.
Mhm.
It can't be that much.
Oh, comma left an orb there by acrid egg.
I mean, they might be going back for it. It's still in like loop territory.
Yeah. It's a bit of a strange loop though, but okay.
I do think that was somewhat intentional. And then they walk right by the Dream Gate, and they're thinking, "Why did I put this here?"
I said that there, which, you know what? Fair, it happens. I'm gonna say Sylvia having kind of some of the same problems as Kama here. Just not enough soul to do all of these checks.
Wait, did Faya never checked Peak's egg, Darkroom egg? How did that?
No, Faya definitely did, right?
No, Faya just picked it up. It was Soul Catcher.
Did she go in there before they had dash? I didn't think so. Huh.
Or was that, did I not recognize the room? I thought that was the room.
I mean, it says it was in Peak, so you're probably right. Yeah, not sure what happened there. I'm sure they are thankful that it's nothing, though. Oh, Sylvie. Oh. Yeah, those...
That's an unfortunate death.
It's just a really annoying little section there when you have, like, any decent amount of FPS. They move so quickly. And gonna have to be going back through here. They still don't have the Dream Nail to be able to do Tyrant, so, like, could be a lot of backtracking.
They have a Dream Nail.
Do they have the Dream Nail? Okay.
Yeah, they got one of the Dream Nails.
I see. But still, like, if they're not going for Tyrant here, which if they didn't the first time, I don't know why they do it this time.
Well, you do it this time because you had to go back anyway, right?
Yeah, you're like, well, I don't want to do this again.
I don't want to do this a third
time. Fia coming back for CG2, having a little bit of trouble with it the first time, but a quick run back, so you don't mind it too much.
Yeah, definitely. The punishment of deaths is all about the where.
Yeah.
Where did you die? And
also, I think Fluke's maybe doing more harm than really helping them here.
Oh, they leapt up into the Flukes there. That was nice. Nothing up here though. Purple is I think 33 grubs. Kama just came back through Tram. Gonna do the Isma's Grove stuff now.
Yeah, we can start thinking about where they have grubs left. I think that
we're gonna need to see Hive soon. No one likes going to Hive,
yeah.
But there's a grub there, so you got to do it.
I think we have still. Did Fia go? Fia made it to Distant Village, right? But did Fia do Beast Den?
I didn't see at that point. I just saw them do Gillian.
Yeah, we've seen none of QG. And no QG stack from either team, so might just have to go through that regularly.
Is this correct? Getting the grub before checking Isma's team?
It is, because you get a hazard respawn that puts you...
True.
Although, I think you can update your hazard respawn to be in a slightly nicer place.
And there's the White Fragment.
The White Fragment, yeah.
Faya's about to pick up Voidheart, I think.
So, just looking for Brand.
It's just Brand.
Yeah.
Brand. Where is Kama? Oh, Kama's gonna check Swim Egg.
Check this egg, yeah. Makes sense. This is one of the other ones that you can get without wings, but you need the Worm RNG, and no one wants to deal with that.
Pink finding the King's Idol at NMG. Sag.
Ollie coming into Godome here, not actually able to get to Eternal Ordeal yet without wings, so just gonna have to get the bench and leave.
Right, Rings was a Galeon, which
A Galeon, yeah.
we haven't seen Lantern. So the
oh no, sorry, Wings was at Cornifer.
Oh right, it was at Mantis, right?
Yeah.
Mantis Lord's Cornifer. What was that Galeon? I got something good at Galeon.
There was something at Galeon.
Of course, they're B drills. Of course they are.
Yeah. What else could they be?
Oh, isn't there like some wasp Pokemon? But I mean, these are definitely bees. They're not wasps.
Yeah. I mean, they are. We call them drill bees. Like, how do you not pick bee drills for the drill bees?
Fair. But is Kama gonna hit one so we can see the animation? Because they're wearing Hive Blood, so we don't even get to see
yeah,
the animation.
It's true. We'll get to see a big bee at least. Which big bees are just big bees.
Big bee should just be a fat bee drill.
Ooh, we do see QG from Fia here, it looks like. Which I think makes sense. Like, you're at a point that you might as well just go and start saving those grubs. Like,
did Fia do QGA? When they have
oh, maybe. It sort of looks like. Oh.
I missed the QGA.
I think Kama's stream just lagged a little bit as he picked up the master art check, but I thought we were getting a big check from the pause, but
Kama also showing us the is that tech?
The look down.
You can check Hive Blood.
You can check if it's a totem with the look down.
I did not know that. That's a huge time save.
Yeah, it's very nice if it happens to be a soul refill. Oh, Galeon was Hidden Stag. Okay, so it was something required.
Right, it was a random obtain that they need. Pretty close in goals on the board still. Purple's only ahead by a couple. But they are admittedly some longer goals. You got Broken Vessel, Edge Root here.
Yeah, but I mean, the real thing that's hurting is just still not having wings.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just in a bad spot. We don't know where that dupe wings is still, but it could be in somewhere truly awful.
Purple actually, they're not that far ahead in checks. They're like 30 checks ahead. 256 to 225, if I'm reading correctly.
Oh, Kingsbrand, though, at Glowing Womb.
At Glowing, ooh.
Ooh, that
could be a game chamber. Because Fia's the one who did False Night.
Right.
It is all right, chat, place your bets. At what time will Fia check Glowing Womb?
Yeah, because here's the thing, it's like, I think what makes sense for them, and it looks like what they're doing is, like, we're going to go check the things around grubs. Like, we're going to do goals, we're going to do that, and hope that our last random obtains are close to that. And Glowing Bloom does not fall under those, it's not something close to goals, it's not something close to grubs, so it might be something that they wait on.
Fia's going to find... Okay, so worst case scenario here, Fia finds like an Awoken and goes to do White Palace while Kama does other stuff. That's like worst case scenario here.
With their split right now, that probably is what happens, because you want to have Kama free for doing Abyss.
And they have Hidden Stag is the thing. So like
whoever
is free when the Awoken gets picked up goes and does White Palace. And we just really hope it's not Fia, because if it's Fia, that Glowing Womb is not getting checked for a long time.
So definitely, I mean, close. Like, we knew the race was close, and this kind of shows why, because when you have random teams on the board, like, you're never out of it.
And there's no reveal here from Pink. Like
right, yeah. There's nothing that'll indicate that they have this for a while.
So,
and even if we go do check Voidheart, like
hopefully they don't do it too soon.
Yeah,
because I think if they do it quickly here, it's going to be a hard sell that it's not in White Palace.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
They don't know they have the advantage on Kingsbrand now, but if they can make that play, you want to have the other team think that you found it in White Palace or something.
Yeah. But at the same time, I really would not blame them for going to Abyss. Like, I'm still would not be surprised to see a Wings there. I think if you're of the mind of like all the logic, you go do that. You had Classy Dash so early, like I think it makes sense to go do Abyss. So I would not fault them for it at all.
Yeah, they still need stuff.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, that Wings at Deepness Cornifer it's just an awkward one.
And we still haven't seen the dupe in Fungal Core.
Yeah.
Actually, and wait, did we never? Yeah, we haven't seen Willow. Let's checking Willow. Here's the dupe Wings. Oh, a Palor. Okay.
Yeah, still no idea what's at these higher tier nail upgrades.
Yeah, I think no one's gone to Nailsmith with more than like one Palor.
So I think that's 3 now for Purple Team, and yeah, Kama's gonna go check these now. We'll be able to preview them all.
3 is the optimal number here.
Yeah, although we kind of know already, like Purple's not gonna find anything that they care about.
Yeah, we know. Purple has everything except brand.
Except brand,
That's all Purple needs. Purple just needs brand. They just need to get all these grubs.
Yeah, they don't know it, but they need to hope that there's not a Wings here, right? Like, great for them if the other Wings is Wings locked. What are we going to see here? Nail 4. DV stack.
DV stack at nail 4.
Interesting. Well, that definitely makes you feel better about doing Darkness.
DV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Lantern's got to be somewhere funny this seed then, right?
No, it's logical nail 4. There's 3 more pale. Oh, no, there it is. There's the Lantern.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I mean, like, QG was super accessible really early because we had a medium mode, but nobody wants to go into QG without the stag.
No. Let's see. I think at this point, kind of every player has taken nail upgrade, so.
Yeah, I think Sylvie actually bought the fountain.
Oh yeah. So Sylvie is going to be making this trek into Abyss, which again, I really can't fault them for, but might give some helpful information to Purple Team.
Of course, and naturally, Kama picks up QG stag the very instant I reached there naturally.
Yeah.
Of course.
Although, honestly, if there is a Wings here somewhere in Abyss, like, Pink Team is going to be in a really good spot to just get the rest of the golds, too. Like, they have all the random obtains.
Oh, this is a 5 brain Dreamgate here. If I had left the Dreamgate to go down into Dark Deep Nest here.
Ooh, yeah.
That's really thinking ahead. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
So I guess they worked out after Galeon before. I don't think they did.
Yeah, I mean, I think you said that they were in some part of Dark Deep Nest for at least a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think they just got the hidden stag. I don't remember watching them go further in.
Okay.
Which turned out to work out in their favor.
Yeah.
In this case.
Kama going for the white defender check, which I mean, yeah, you have the dreamers for it, and you have
Right,
for a while.
Oh yeah, Fire skipped the totem, but I have to go back for it. Yeah, if I had to set that dream gate down before they found lanterns, that was
really yeah. They were just planning on going for Dark Nest anyways.
42 grubs. They're only missing a couple. I don't know which ones they are missing at this point.
Yeah, I've not been paying close enough attention. I think probably at least one or two that are still in Crossroads, I would guess. I don't think we've seen them get the acid grub in Crossroads.
Yeah, I don't think we probably haven't seen Archives grub either.
We might have. They had... Because Fiat did that, and they had C-Dash, okay. So... I mean, we know one of them is still here in Deep Nest. Oh, Wings at
No Eyes.
At No Eyes. That's rough.
So it's No Eyes and
Cornifer.
And, yeah,
Cornifer lower. Uh-oh, Sylvie.
Pink has marked Voidheart, so
yeah.
I don't think I think purple. If they find that awoken, I think they're not going into White Palace.
I agree. Sylvie's having a really rough time with this sibling climb, and now all of these siblings are like up at the top, and you have no wings to get around them.
Oh god, they don't have wings. Yeah.
Yeah. This
makes it hard.
It's like not even so much as it's hard, but if you mess up even just a little bit, it's so punishing.
Yes.
Okay, but he gets through it.
They do make
it. Lantern was at the Marmu totem. Which would not be too surprised to see. Well, I don't know. Pink's not really. I guess they probably are feeling that they're. I don't know if they're feeling like they're in like as much of a go mode that they need to be going and getting those grubs yet. Like they might still be in a we're waiting for QG stag.
This race entirely comes down to how quickly purple checks glowing room. That's it. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the Sophia finds the awoken in DV.
Yeah, it would be really bad for them if they go for it. If they go for Palace.
It's not... If Kama does it, it's not terrible.
You're right.
If Faya does it, it's game over. Kama is never checking glowing womb.
Yeah, I don't even know if they have Crossroads tag, but even if they do, like, you don't think of it. No, Kama going back for Tyrant. Oh, Kama going back for Tyrant seems like really bad timing.
Well, I'd like that they're not going into White Palace. That's the big thing. Like,
well, I'm just saying, if Kama's in the middle of Tyrant when Fia finishes Beastad, like, are they not going for Palace? I don't know. Well,
they gotta be able to make that read. They gotta be able to read that it's not Palace.
It's just the fact that you don't know where that other Dream Nail is. Like, I don't know. If you're purple team, it kind of comes down to, like, do you think that the other team found... Because you probably don't think that they're in DV, or you think it's not so likely because you know where DV Stag is. And Lantern, like, I think it's reasonable to hope that the other team isn't there. But
I mean, you found the Lantern in QG. QG Stag, I don't remember where it was. It was somewhere bad.
Oh, there's a Dream Nail there. That's gotta tell them that they're not, right? 2 Dream Nails in DV and DV is bad. Like, I think
this means that, like, because purple didn't do DV particularly early.
Yeah.
Even with, so are they thinking like, oh, they did Dark Deep Nest?
Maybe they did Dark Deep Nest.
They've had Awoken for 5 years, and that's where they found Kingsbrand.
Yeah. It's just a tough call. Cannot blame them at all if they go into White Palace here.
Top 5 isolated checks that have screwed you over the most in a rando.
I am usually pretty averse to stranding checks.
Okay, but like sometimes you don't have a choice, right?
Sometimes you don't have a choice. Yeah.
Sometimes it's Pilgrim's Way Totem, and
sometimes it's Pilgrim's Way Totem
without a claw.
I feel like I'm really bad about. No, I know what it is. It's Green Path Lore Tablet Upper, the one by the Guarded Grub. I just always forget about that one.
I thought you were going to say the Waterfall Tablet, because like whenever anyone mentions Lore Tablet rando, that's the first check I think of.
Yeah, no, I'm good at remembering
the one nobody. No, you never go there unless it's Lore rando.
Yeah.
Kama is gonna set up for a Eternal Ordeal here, which they might just do it.
I think you just do it here. You're like, what are you waiting on?
Faya's gonna go do Deep Focus.
Deep Focus, yeah.
I don't know why
they're doing cleanup and not going to White Palace.
Yeah, that's the best thing for purple right now.
Yeah, so Pink Team seems to be doing a little bit of goal rushing, with Sylvie setting up for Millabelle.
Has Pink Team picked up the white frag at... Because Pink Team has Black Egg.
They have Black Egg. I don't think they have the Egg Shop Dreamer yet.
Okay, so they have TE. So what does Pink Team need?
I mean, they need wings for grubs, pretty much, and Eternal Ordeal. Like, that's kind of it. And then just to go do the goals that are left. And we do... Kali is in QG, so...
Oh, there was Dashmaster. Was that Hornet?
Oh, funny.
Pink has had that the whole season.
They really have, yeah.
Just kind of gotta do shape of unskip.
Going for... Yeah. Grim. Okay.
It's just Glowing Womb. They haven't done Failed Champ.
They haven't done Failed Champ. Haven't done Glowing Womb.
It's just Glowing Womb.
Yeah. Colin gonna be going for the Shape of Un acid skip here.
Grim is such a painful check to lose to, especially in item sync, because in item sync, you always want to leave the checks that are accessible to both players.
Mm-hmm.
You want to leave them behind because you don't know who's going to be in BK mode first.
Right.
And you want to make sure that they have something to do when they run out of stuff in their area.
Yeah, you like having these like flex checks that either person can do.
Yeah, and like both players are going to have Dermot access like pretty quickly. Point. Yeah. You're either going to find a stag, or like you both spawned in Crossroads, or you have Stag Nest and Sea Dash.
Right. Alright, so Kali about to pick up this lantern.
Oh, did that come here through QG stack?
No, Kali's just gone the long way around. Kali came in from the Shade Gate.
But why are they going up here?
They must have skipped the grub, I guess.
But you would grab...
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, but I guess they just forgot to get it.
I think,
or maybe we're just...
No, I think they have to have the stag. This route doesn't make any sense. Like, you would go grab the bench first and then go back to the grub. Right? I'm so confused.
I mean, I saw Kali do Petra Arena, right? Like...
Alright, Fire's checking Glowing Room. It's over.
Okay, yeah. Oh, they did get QG stag. Okay, I'm not sure. I think Kali was on the way into QG the normal way.
It was like it had to be QG stag. Otherwise, Kali's route makes no sense at all.
But yeah, this is pretty much gonna close it out. And they're in a very good position to just finish off the board.
And Kama's going to feel really good about doing Zotes when they did,
Yeah.
because Fi's going to get the King's Brand right before he finishes the Zote fight.
You do hate to see Kama needing to take off Flukes for Eternal Ordeal. Flukes, unfortunately, is too good for Eternal Ordeal.
Right, so it's the same as Glitch and Smash, right? Like, if you hit a Zotling with, like, 2 Flukes at the same time and they both kill it, it counts twice or something like that?
Yeah, it just kills it multiple times.
I can't believe the Samus Glitch and Smash still hasn't been fixed. That's ridiculous.
Wait, I'm unfamiliar with the Samus. Is this an ultimate?
Yes. So if you go to like the lower blast zone as Samus and you use the down B at just the right position, you can lose multiple stocks.
That's wild. I didn't know that was a thing. So okay, Kali gonna be picking up wings here from No Eyes, but I think it is just a little bit too late.
Yeah, Fia's just gonna. What is the goal? Swing a Void Pool?
It's check Void Heart.
Oh, check Void Heart.
Yeah, which will be done very quickly.
That's just the preview, right?
Just the preview, yep.
Yeah. Does that count if you don't have Dream Nail?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they... I don't know, like, they don't even... Like, this Wings isn't even, like, oh, the other team had this forever. It's just kind of like a... like, why is this seed like this?
What is Sylvie doing?
I think deciding not to do Lost Kin because they don't need any more random obtain? Question mark?
They're just setting up for the...
I don't know.
Looked like
I don't know why they're not just working out if they were gonna try to die. I'm not sure. They also just have Dream Gate, so you can do that instead of dying. I'm not sure.
Right. Yeah, Kama has King Stack, which can very easily do Pleasure House here. Hopefully they... I mean, I assume they've checked Pleasure House already.
It's not like they have so many keys.
Kama had Queen Station start too, which makes doing just that little bit easier. Oh, you just have to enter the room. I thought you had to knock down the bank.
No, just enter the room again.
Okay. I'm learning so much during this race. So Fia's just grabbing this last QG grub. Kama's doing the guarded grub. That might be it.
That's probably it for them, I think.
I don't see the counter. Wait, Tram.
Oh, going to Basin, yeah.
Oh, right, because Kama skipped Basin grub.
Yeah. Yeah, so one of them just goes into Abyss here, and...
Yeah, that's 45.
Kama's getting a scrub, yeah.
Kama's going to get Basin grub.
I guess Kama will do... Yeah, Kama just forgot to do this, I think.
Well, at least they remembered quickly.
Yeah.
It came down to it. It's gonna be close. Like, Pink's gonna get Edgeroot and Millibell Mudge House. They're not gonna get 46 grubs. They're not gonna get Eternal Ordeal.
They could get Eternal Ordeal. Kali has the Hall of Gods bench.
Do you think they can do it before Radiance is done?
I think it's possible. If they go straight for it.
They'd have to go, like, now.
Yeah, which, I mean, they just finished the route. They probably are going straight for it. Like, I don't know what else they're doing. Yeah, they are. It's possible. They would need to do it first try, for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Kama's only entering THK now. They have a little bit of time.
Yeah, and I don't know what their grub count is at, but I think it's probably that they're not close enough to get all 46 grubs right away. Folly, you gotta hurry. You can't spend all this time menuing.
Yeah, it came down to Brand
Yeah.
Potato calling it out. If Pink did Abyss just like a little bit later,
Yeah, it really could have baited them into Palace,
Purple
but
could have gone to the Palace, and that would have sealed the ball game.
but it's like they had no way of knowing that that's what they needed to do.
They couldn't not do it.
Right?
They
Yeah,
needed
because
wings.
they needed wings. Yeah. No, it's just that wings at the map is just rough, and it really paid off for Fiakama doing that early.
Yeah, I don't think they even have it yet, right? They found the other wings?
No, yeah, they haven't. Oh, Kali is... That's not the one you go up, Kali. It's one more to the left. Okay. They figured it out. There you go.
There you go. I learned recently in Nerthel's Plando. Have you played it yet?
I have not.
Breakable Wall Rando includes both of these. Both of these are
Oh, yeah. I think I did read that. Which I feel like makes sense. That's what I would expect.
That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah.
If I didn't do Underplat, I think that disqualifies them.
Yeah, unfortunate. Also, unfortunately, I do need to step away just very quickly. I know this is not a great time for it, but I will pop back in for some interview questions when I get back. Sorry about that.
Go fast. All right. Yeah, there's 5 finishing. Kama entering phase 2. This could be close. Kali's at 6 zotes. Oh, this actually could be a photo finish at this point. I don't know which grub Sylvia's going for right now. Oh wait, no, yeah, Kama's already on the climb. Yeah, never mind. That's yeah. So it's going to. It looks like it's going to be a final score of what is this? 23 goals and oh no, oh Pink didn't pick up the Void Heart at GG. So they're missing 1 TV point. And yeah, Kama's gonna get this Radiance kill just barely. Oh, that's so close. But yeah, on stream, Kama gets the Radiance kill just before Kali gets 20 zotes. Alright. GG runners. Hopefully my restreamer is around here to drag these runners into interviews. Yay! Hello.
Hello.
GG.
GG's.
Thanks, Rando.
Thanks, Rando.
GG's.
That's a great race.
This was a very... This had the potential to be incredibly tragic.
Oh.
So, Kama Fire were missing King's Brand for a long time, which you guys found at Glowing Womb.
Yeah.
And we were thinking, like, if you picked up Voidheart at a time, that we felt that Kama Fire could, like, rule out White Palace. But we felt like if you had picked it up a little bit later, they might have gone into White Palace, and they might have lost the race that way.
Yeah, interesting. We just couldn't find wings for a generation.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Wings was at the super secret seal, which is like the rudest, it was the deepness lower map. So it was behind Mantis Lords, which is like one of the rudest possible places for wings.
Right. Let's do Mantis Lords. Yeah. Yeah, I found mine behind Lantern at No Eyes.
Yeah, that was the other one.
And I should have gone to Queen's Gardens a lot earlier than I did. I completely forgot we picked up that stag.
Yeah. I like Kama picking up Garden Stag right as I entered it.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, GG.
Yeah, that's really nervous.
Sorry, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, with the King's Brand, fair enough.
King's Brand
Yeah.
moment. I love looking for one random obtain and BOTE. Nothing makes me feel better.
We did better than I thought we
Yeah.
would, in truth.
Yeah.
We
This,
were good.
Yeah, the final score here is really close. I think it's because you don't have the Void Heart at GG.
No.
I think so.
Right,
That's
we need one
unfortunate.
more egg. Mhm.
Yeah, so that's
One egg.
-1, and then unfortunately on stream, Kama finished Radiance like 5 seconds before 20 Zotes.
Yeah,
No.
I didn't get 20 zotes in time.
Didn't
I
get
marked it and looked over and saw the GGs. So
It was really close, but yeah,
yeah,
not
it was
I-
close, but in person on my time, I was also after they GG'd.
Yeah, and I think that's the time that we go off of, right? It's like, when is it marked on Bingo Sync versus when the GG got sent?
Yeah.
Mm.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
I was definitely after.
I almost died in Eternal Ordeal, so
Oh.
I
Yeah, you
came
can't believe
close as
those.
well.
Yep.
I'm not a huge fan of Eternal Ordeal. I did kind of forget where it was for a minute there.
Yeah,
legalize flukes for Eternal Ordeal.
true. Just a little bit of duping as a treat.
No,
Kama-
you just avoid duping. It's so easy.
No, just let me dupe. It's so good.
Kama did show us a bunch of fun flukes tech.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
An extremely fast Luskin kill.
Nice.
I think did you do flukes on Hornet 2? I forget.
yeah, flukes Hornet 2. I skipped phase 2. Almost skipped Scream and Don't Defender if I wasn't stupid.
You also had some. I think you had a nice Markov fight the second time you went into Markov's room. The first time.
Yes, the second time.
Yeah, I had to
Did
do
it?
2 Hornet fights, which is a shame because that's my one that I never mess up, and I did.
Yeah.
I skipped Tyrant, and then you guys marked to check Whiteheart like somewhat close after Sanctum goals, so I was like,
Yeah.
I guess I'll go
Hmm.
back just to see if it's there.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I got to show off Phase 2 Soul Tyrant deletion with flukes, so that was cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, cool.
Oh yeah.
Did Piernail already ask? Sorry if Piernail already asked, but for a common Fia, like, where was White Palace on your radar with this, like, searching for King's Brand?
I just didn't think it was.
Just didn't think it. Yeah,
Didn't think it.
Like,
I-
it
no,
was-
that makes sense.
I made that assumption and they did not correct me.
Yeah. If it was, I don't know if it was later, I'm not sure how we would feel about it.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
There was 2 Dream Nails in Distant Village, so
Yeah. and
They had-
DV Stag at Nail 4.
yeah.
Oh, maybe it should have delayed getting those basin checks. There's nothing there anyway.
It's just the thing is, like, you had no way of knowing that because Wings very well
Yeah.
could have been there.
That's true.
Did you guys find Wings after King's Brand? Wow.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Wow.
we got a
Very
pretty
late.
late lantern, and then ours was behind lantern.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
off going to Queen's
And
Court.
I do not blame them at all for not checking Mantis Lord's checks without wings. Nobody does that.
I so rarely check those for Mantis Lords. I always go Fungal Core.
Oh, I go for
would've never
Fungal Core,
found it.
yeah.
This is apparently why Fio's my teammate, because they do Mantis Swords for me, so I don't have to do them. Yeah.
Nice.
Yippee.
Yeah, I usually do Mantis Lords, especially. And then I do Core after.
I'll do it when we play Lover Rando. Yay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, this was. Yeah, because you guys had Claw, Shade Cloak, Sea Dash immediately, like in 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
And then,
absurd.
of course, the
I was
wings was going
screaming
guaranteed to
and
be
picked up
super cursed after
Claw.
that.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
picked up Claw and I was like, okay, it's gonna be that.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gave you the seed. Apparently, I am just cursed with Claw first.
It's all your fault, AP.
All AP's
We-
fault.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Kali and I came into this expecting to not do amazing, but honestly, I think we did like really damn good.
Yeah,
Tell
y'all
me
played
how we
super
did.
well.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get absolutely cooked, and we did. We did all right, so I'll take it.
No, that came down like really to the wire.
You almost won this seed. Like
Yeah.
if things go a little, if you get that wings earlier, if things go a
Yeah.
little differently, like
Mhm.
you absolutely
Yeah.
have a shot at winning.
Yeah, I think if we got wings earlier, we would have been in a better place.
Yeah.
But there's so much
Uh,
that I can't get to reasonably quickly without wings. Like I didn't want to go into high without wings. I didn't want to do that lord that dreaming
or
that
dream
dream
tree.
tree.
Interestingly
Yeah.
The edge route, yeah.
That might have
Yeah,
gotten you
edge route
up
without wings is
earlier,
miserable.
because like if you have less to check, then you're probably gonna do glowing worm earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I went as soon as we got fluke. It's like, oh, I can murder fail champ with this easily.
Yeah.
Wait, does fail champ get hit with flukes on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
well, that's
very
good to
good.
know.
Fail
'Cause I
champ
remember
gets
when I was
no
running
fail champ gets
106.
fail champ gets obliterated by flukes. So
Okay. Yeah, because when I used to run 106, and I remember we had to take flukes off for that, so it's good to know. Interesting.
Oh.
So what were we saying? Finals, it was I think a 3-point difference. So final score 31-28 for this one.
Yeah.
I believe that is correct. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I did learn through this whole thing that I do not like 46 grubs rando as a goal.
It's
I love grubs. I don't love that as the gimmick.
it shapes everything.
But we
you
gotta
do.
save all the
It really
grubs.
does, yeah.
Because you have to do hive, you have to collect, you have to like. There's so much. You're
Yeah.
not getting a 60% seed with 46.
No.
Right.
It just adds so many random obtains onto it.
I'm not a fan of doing 90% seed.
It's more about the area clearing, right? Because
Mhm.
the way you get a 60% seed is like, oh, we just never went into right fungal. Oh, we just never did
Right.
sanctum.
Yeah.
But those places have grubs.
Right. I think we're the ones that offer grubs too, which makes it that much funnier.
Yeah.
I didn't want So honestly, picking it was a bad idea. I don't think it was the right gimmick for the seed, but it was grubs. So I was like, okay, well, I have to,
Right.
I
How
have
can
to
you say
save
no to
grubs.
grubs?
Yeah.
They're
I
playing
know,
to- they're playing to me.
yeah, but like grubs are just so bad for tiebreaker points. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, because you're not like we were like 8 grubs away from getting 46 grubs or something. There's
Yeah.
no way we were ever getting that.
To be fair, we were stuck on King's Brand, not Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got lucky pretty early.
That's true, but
I did
still.
nearly die in that fight, but I didn't.
Oh yeah, because like the two random obtains grubs requires are Trampass and Love Key. Then Love Key was the first thing you get after going into Tramlock Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were gonna pretty much full clear the map anyway to find brands. So I don't think grubs gave us too much extra time.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think gimmicks like grubs and levers and Mordors tend to force full clears,
That's true.
which I think favors the faster team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do enjoy some Mordors though.
Although honestly, it could also favor the less skilled team because they can try and read the other team and maybe get that random obtain.
Yeah, there's a little bit of both.
Lucky.
Me, mama.
You know, sometimes that's just rando.
Yeah.
Sometimes that is indeed just rando.
Definitely not the first time I've seen critical progression at Glowing Wolf.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, same.
Dreamnail.
Yeah, I mean that was
Glowing
just the
Wolf?
all majors tourney, right? We had things like Glowing Loom like every seed.
Yeah.
There was
Oh, yeah.
that one seed. I think it was me and Kama versus Ash and whoever Ash's teammate was.
Blom emo.
Oh, was Blonde Emo? Oh, was Ash on
Yeah.
comms? Was Ash on comms for that one?
Ash also was on comms, yeah.
Okay, that's where I remember Ash. But yeah, there was a dream nail at Glowing Womb, and we had seen all 3 of the other dream nails, but they were all dream nail locked.
Oh,
Yeah.
huge.
So you have to get the one at Glowing Womb.
Oh, that's awful.
Because it was like there was one dream nail at a Whispering Root, there was one at nail 4, and there were 3 pale ore at other Whispering Roots. So the nail 4 was dream nail locked. I don't remember where the 4th one was, but I believe it was also dream nail locked. I think it might have been Peaks. I don't remember.
Wasn't it GPZ? Because
Oh,
it was
was it?
preview. I saw it. Yeah.
Dreamland. Yeah, I would. Yep. That checks. That tracks.
I remember that race very well because we like both teams found Dreamnail at around the same time and finished within 11 seconds of each other. So
Oh right, that was the one where you did WCS at Mantis Lords. And so
yeah,
we had the 10-second penalty, but we won by 11 seconds, so it was fine.
No.
Oh my god. I do remember
yeah,
that now.
less than 1 second win.
If I remember correctly, it was 0.35 seconds according to Discord timestamps.
Oh
Oh,
my god. That is wild.
what was at Lostkin? I'm curious.
Nothing.
Nothing of note. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good choice leaving then.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh yeah, I do want to see where that other Void Heart was.
it's like there could
Wings
be an
was
egg.
Wings was your go mode, right? You just
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
had to get grubs.
Yep, it was Wings.
I don't think we saw the fourth fragment, so probably in
Soul-
Palace, right?
Yeah, Soul Totem Path of Pain entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh,
Yeah, the one at Egg Shop, we didn't have enough eggs. One egg off.
Oh no.
Oh, there was an
Actually,
egg
there
in
might have been an
Wings.
egg at Lostkin. Was there an egg at Lostkin?
There were a lot
I
of eggs
can't-
in White Palace. Oh, there's an egg at Joni's. That's sad.
Kama and I got a 50-50 split off by one
Nice.
item.
Huge.
Yeah,
Light as a feather.
Thanks for carry, Kama.
You can say light as a feather without any irony.
light as a feather. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna get some dinner.
Yeah, I was gonna say with that, I think we'll go ahead and call it. Thanks so much for the race. It was a great showing from both teams.
GG runners,
for-
very exciting race.
GG's and thanks for last minute comms and last minute restream as always.
Thanks, Thomas and
GG.
Restreamer. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Ria. Ria the